Meditations from the Mat. We have already chosen day 99. Act as if you trust your God. Anonymous. A few years back, I met a man whose spirituality had had a lasting impact on me. As a young man, he had been a drag queen who favored David Bowie. He was an alcoholic from an early age and got sober while still quite young. At the time of our meeting, he felt that his sobriety had been split in half by the AIDS epidemic. The first 10 years had been a miracle of healing and community. The second 10 years had seemed like one long funeral. Sober and monogamous, he had avoided AIDS himself, yet he had experienced its devastation as his entire community was decimated by it. Somehow, the extent of his suffering seemed to bring into sharp relief the depth of his spiritual connection. To be in his presence was to harbor no doubt about the power of a spiritual practice and the sustenance that it is to be found in trust and reliance upon God. For a time, we often had coffee together. We both worked second shifts and our odd schedules are in sync. We were also both in the front lines of the human service industry. After having left some lucrative professions for spiritual reasons, I was having a hard time in my new field and was spending a good deal of energy feeling sorry for myself. One day, after listening to me rail about the injustices of my employers, he asked if I thought I might someday do a better job. Without hesitation, I said, yes. I think I will make a great program director someday. Rolf, he said firmly, go to work today and act in such a way that your coworkers and supervisors would agree with you. A few days later, when I complained about some other inequity at work, he said, Rolf, act as if you trust your God. That time, the word stuck. His message to me was always the same. To be spiritual is to act like an adult, to take responsibility for one's actions, to manifest love in one's interactions. I often come to the mat to be comforted. I turn to God as a child to have my pain taken away. There is nothing wrong with this. In fact, seeking comfort is often a necessary first step in summoning the help of a higher power to intervene in a given situation. Comforted, it is then our duty to comfort. Our problem solved, it is up to us to become a part of the solution. There is nothing wrong with coming to our mats to receive, but in order for what we receive there to flourish in our lives, we must take the next step. We must share our gifts with the world. What? We must take the next steps. We must share our gifts with the world. Try this today in your own practice. As you inhale, draw life energy in. Then, as you exhale, radiate that heart energy out into the world. Both actions must be honored in our spiritual lives. We must ask for help when we need it, and we must give to others as this wise, generous man gave to me. Let us share what we have. Be a ray of light in the lives of those around us and demonstrate that we trust God. Day 99, Meditations from the Mat. So that is going to lead us into our practice. If you'd like to join, make sure you just click on the next video here. If that's all you have time for today, just think about the ways you can relieve your stress by trusting in your God. Whoever this God is to you, if you really trust them, you'll let it go. You'll let it go so that they can heal you and you'll open yourself to giving. So I pray that this resonates with you, and I pray that you have a day full of giving and receiving, that that your heart is so full that you're able to give to all those around you.